Hey guys, playing War Thunder, flying out the P-47. Uh, just had, this was my last match, just kind of had something happen to me while flying. About, I don't know, a little towards the end. Got a few hits on that guy. Let's get rid of this stuff. Don't really need that. So now I'm just gonna climb back up into the clouds here, and I do use mech, manual engine controls, which helps a lot, especially with this plane. You can get a lot of extra speed out of it. So I'm using manual controls right now, and I've got my radiator and all that closed. Give me a little bit of a speed boost there, and just gonna hit this, get a few more hits on that guy. And I am using stealth rounds. I used tracers for a little bit, but I didn't really like it. I don't know. I just kind of got disoriented when firing them, or I don't know. So I went to stealth rounds, and I've been liking the stealth rounds a lot. So now I'm just going to climb back up. He's trying to climb up after me. I'm going to kind of increase my climb rate and adjust that to pitch my nose down as well to give me more speed, and then I'll put it back up. But in this case, I'm going to turn to the left and engage him. And when I was looking through that cloud, it looked like he was pulling straight up at me, so I was gonna turn into him and then pull up, because he had a lot or less speed than I did, so I was gonna pull up and then kill the engine and deploy landing flaps and come straight down on top of him. But it was kind of hard to see through the clouds. Like right there, I lost him, and I kind of had to guess where he was at, but I was going slow enough where I could kind of stay on his 6, and I set him on fire. And he was going to try to pull up and turn to get shots on me, so I was going to keep a tight turn. So now I'm going to head back towards the battle. Anyway, I can turn this off or get rid of this. Oh, nope. Alright. I guess I can't get rid of that, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to speed this up since it's a little bit of a flight back. Alright, so there goes a Focke-Wulf. And so I'm going to roll over. But he pulled up. I wasn't going to have the maneuverability to pull up with him, so I'm going to put my speed to use and speed away from him while he's still trying to flip over there and get as much distance. I'm going to fly towards my teammates to see if they can help me. And I'm going to engage the Focke-Wulf 190 that is on my Spitfire, on the Spitfire. I'll engage him. That was the plan, of course, but that all changed. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Okay. So, now, we got a tall 152 there, Focke-Wulf 190, and there's a dot straight ahead. To 109. 152, I can see him looping around there. And I was debating to just roll over and go after him, but this 190 turned into me, so I was like, alright, well, this 109's coming at me. Go head on with him. Take him out. He's on fire. He's gonna lose that engine. Now, my engine is hit bad, as you can see. So I'm debating stay in the fight until I lose my engine or try to make it home. And I decided to stay in the fight for a little bit, see what I can do to help out. And I'm getting on this 190, but I lost a lot of engine power. And I'm not catching him. And since my engine is hit, if you're using manual engine controls, mech, my engine was dying in and out. It was over weapon, and so I had to adjust that and do some stuff with that so my engine wasn't dying. And I wept as far as I could because I wanted to keep my speed, keep my altitude, and try to get to base as fast as I could. Because with this thing, if I lost my engine now, there's no way I was gonna make it even to here. I mean, there would just be no way I'd make it for how heavy this thing is. So I'm gonna web, try to get as much speed and see how close I can get to the base. And hopefully my teammates can neutralize the two guys. And I think it's right about here is when I lose my engine. And I thought it was me with my mech controls, and I was sitting there hitting I and trying to get my engine to start back up, but then I realized, oh, I lost my engine. So now it's just a long glide, so I'm going to speed the process up a little bit here. Now this is where it kind of gets interesting. I can see that I'm not going to make it to the base. So, I decided that, okay, crash landing. I'm going to get as much speed in this dive, and then towards the last, I'm going to put my gear down. And I saw this nice open area. So I threw my gear down, and I know I have enough speed to glide. And there's a hill. So I was like, alright, maybe I can get down that hill and start rearming. And hopefully my teammate can stay alive. Because if he dies, then we lose tickets, because then I performed a soft landing. And that means the ticket counter will go down. So I'm hoping he can stay alive while I attempt to roll down this hill close enough to the airbase to rearm and repair. So here I go, and I was constantly watching him, seeing how he was doing, and I was thinking right about here, he's going in that steep dive in Spitfire, and a steep dive going fast and pulling up, you're bound to lose your wings. And sure enough, he does. As soon as I get to the airfield, and I do make it, and it is right about now is when he crashed and I started repairing.